everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. With a spot in the Super Bowl on the line, everything is on the line in today's conference championship matchup. It's the Rams going up against the Cowboys. With that, we'll send you out to Arlington, Texas. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and Mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
All right, here we go. 319. 319. All right, now, like it 56.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Over the middle, he hits Austin. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
4 down, check.
All right, here we go.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Austin's got it left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
4 down.
Hurry up, here we go. 319.
Goff on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Having an effective short passing game, one of their main concern coming into this one, right there, able to hit the D with a quick strike and a 1st down.
And you're able to put that into your game plan when you see that there's space to throw the football. A lot of defenses don't want to play press coverage or tight coverage. They'll play backed off, and sometimes those cornerbacks will bail out really fast and really get deep, and that allows you to throw the quick game underneath, and they take advantage of it.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The offense on your screen now, and Todd Gurley on your screen. That is the back of the present and the future.
And what an amazing return for him from a knee injury his last year in college at the University of Georgia. Now it's like it never happened. There's nothing he can't do on the football field.
Right, here we go.
If you're a defense, that's a long day trying to prepare for Todd Gurley.
Goff now to throw. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. 23 yards on the play. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Watch him now, Barney.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And now the defense for Dallas.
Sean Lee is a linebacker with an exciting mix of tackling ability and coverage skills.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Now let's go. Green, 39. Green.
on third. Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough. And it'll be 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
So they come into enemy territory. Nice drive to start the game, but they probably wanted 6. They only got 3.
I agree with you totally. That's the expectation. When you get the ball and you start moving it and you're rolling, you think you're going to end up in the end zone. But they should be happy with the 3. A good way to get things going here in this game.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. On first down, Romo. Man open left side, it's Williams. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2.
Gun! Watch the ship! Gun! Here we go!
Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. This offensive unit today, they're going to need Dez.
A full combo plate. Size, speed, toughness, not to mention incredible aggressiveness going and getting the football.
And they're just a couple of yards shy of a 1st down here on 3rd down.
Let's go now! Right, 20!
3rd and 2, it's Romo. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the 1st down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning. And then it's about execution. So they put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it.
We got 4. Set! Right, 20!
Choose the mic. Watch Mike.
Gun! Check!
Whip.
This is Morris. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And the Cowboys are going to get a 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Tight left.
Hey, we are ready! Right, 18! Check!
6 guy. Check 6
Go!
guy.
Left 35!
On 1st and 10, Romo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Alfred Morris that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. The starters on defense here for Los Angeles.
Mark Barron entered the league as a safety, but really plays much more like a linebacker. One thing we always notice at the end of every game, his stat sheet is full.
So 2nd and 10 here.
Hey, we heavy on the edges.
Here we go! Right, 20!
52.
Right, 20! Gun! Set! Right, 20! Right, 20!
Check 52.
They're running now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
And this offensive unit, they have to face a 3rd down and 12 now.
Set, right 20. Right 20.
Throwing on 3rd down, Romo. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
I know that in recent years, it's been tough on Tony Romo. A lot of injuries have piled up, but he's still able to sling it, Brandon. Look at that throw.
Yeah, he can. By the way, you know his given name on his birth certificate?
Hit me.
Antonio Ramiro Romo.
That flows
He's got a good
together
ring,
pretty
so I'm
well,
going to start calling him Antonio.
The lyrical one.
Kill.
Set, go.
They go play action here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That coach is always harped on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Two times. Here we go.
Now Dunbar. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Whenever I go to a team's practice facility and watch them work, I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive end responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Single.
Ready. Left 35. Black gun.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
To throw on 2nd down is Romo. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
Check. Here we go. Right 20.
They'll run it down with Dunbar. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Fake the give. Now Romo buying time to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And the seemingly endless drive continues. So 3rd down, and defensively, the Rams have added 2 extra DBs.
Gun.
Switch.
Half. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Romo. Now Romo hit, and he loses the football. He had it jarred out. The Cowboys will turn it over now to Dan Bailey for the field goal try. This from 36 yards out. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they get the field goal, but part of that was a 14-play drive to get the 3.
Normally, when you hold the ball that long, run that many plays, you end up in the end zone. There's a breakdown on the defense. Something happens. In this case, that didn't, but really good ball control by the offense. They're hoping that they can wear them down if they keep having drives like that.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now let's go.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards.
4 down.
Again they run with Gurley. And a cutback left and a crease here. The 20. Touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley, 70 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
Maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
a little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They come out here
Check,
in the
check,
eye.
check. Ready, left 35.
On 2nd down, here's Romo. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
Check, tight right, tight right, tight right. Solo out there, check the outs out there.
On the run, Dunbar. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Aaron Donald's secret, if there is one, to his play, his ability to contort his body in such a way that you can't get a good, clean block on it. He slides through holes and slides past blockers and makes plays just as we saw there.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Romo now on 2nd down. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for his tight end, James Hanna. And it's 3rd down.
Receivers work all the time on making sure they catch the ball, haul it into their bodies before they turn and run. A little bit of loss of focus on that play.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion.
3 down.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So they're behind the chains as the offense. 12 yards needed on third down.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Romo. On the left side, it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. They try the corner route there, Charles, and it works to perfection.
Boy, that's hard on a defensive back because if you get any fake or move to the inside, you have to respect it, and then the receiver breaks back to the sideline.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Ready, black 35. Black 35.
They'll run it now. Here's Dunbar. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing pass. But he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by a corner.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
They'll
now.
come out
Right
in the
18.
pistol.
Check.
From the gun, here's Romo. He's going to rifle one into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense. And they exploded on the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll be back with more in the NFC title bout after this.
Hey, we've got tight left. Watch tight end. Key him. Key the tight end. All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
On second down, here's Goff. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time, and it's 3rd and short.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
I know it's the first half, but it's still hard to curb the enthusiasm for that stop. 3rd and 1, and the offense can't get there. The defensive team has got to feel very good about themselves. Great job out leveraging the offense.
And maybe some indecision on getting the punt team out there, and they're going to get a delay. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Taken from his own 44 here. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball, Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back.
And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On
1st and 10, Romo. Going right side here, and that's complete. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Red zone opportunity. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together.
Ready. Check, 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 check.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one down near the 15. A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All day, every day. Right, Roger.
Bryant, the lone receiver left. Romo now to throw it. And this one's incomplete.
Just looking at from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. One receiver left, 3 to the right.
Right 18. Right 18. Check, check, check.
Watch the twist.
Throwing on third down, Romo. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
So they were able to move the ball into the red zone, but they'll wind up coming away with just 3.
Yeah, 32-yarder. That's equal to an extra point nowadays, and those are no problem for an NFL kicker.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Get ready.
Now let's go.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Here we go now. Green 39.
So we've... never mind, Larry. Forget your halftime report. Apparently, we are set for the third quarter of action already. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
So they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
I'm here all day.
1 receiver left, 3 to the right.
Right 18. Right, check, check, check.
To throw on 2nd down is Romo. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is to throw slants throughout the ball game so that when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
Gun, 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 gun. Let's go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. And a cut, a big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. Lance Dunbar, 54 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give them.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off. It's J.J. Wilcox. And this will have been returned to right around the 38-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Gun, gun, gun. Ready.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And when you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise. And now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Gun, gun, gun. Check. Check. Set, black 35. Black 35.
Here's Romo. He's got time in the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Black 35. Black 35. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Romo. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And this one is right down the middle. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And the Rams now coming out on the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Pardon me, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Second down following the run.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Oh, no. All right, here we go. Under crush.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Third down and 3.
Watch left. Start right there.
The one running back is Gurley.
Gun!
Goff on third down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding third and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
No, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Ready, right 18. Right 18.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I enjoyed watching Robert Quinn in pregame warm-ups with you down on the field. Did it surprise you how tall and angular he is? You wouldn't think he'd be able to play against the run that well, would you?
But he can, and he showed it right there, didn't he?
That's that wrestling background he has. He understands leverage as well as anyone in the game. A big-time wrestler in high school. He didn't lose very often.
3-time heavyweight state champ in South Carolina.
Check. He's checking crash. Check. Black 35. Black 35.
On second down, here's Romo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Check it out, read.
They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. They come out here in the eye.
Black 30, check. Kill. Gun. Ready. Black 35.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Third down now following the run.
Let's go now. Gun. Kill.
Out of the gun. Romo. And that is incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. Now fourth down.
The days of knowing your assignment, dropping to it, and calling it a day, that's over with. Because now, when you drop into a zone, especially as a defensive back, you're seeing the play in front of you. So if a man wanders into your area, guess what? Now it goes from zone to man coverage in many cases. And on this particular play, able to see the play in front of him, react to it, and knock the ball away. Gotta like what you just saw there if you like zone defense.
Down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
Fresh set of downs here.
Now let's go. Boom. Black 99 Philly. Here we go.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
4 down. Set. Blue 90.
Gurley again here on first down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Six yards to go here on second down.
Got his left. 3 down. Hurry up, here we go. 3.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on third down.
Hurry up, here we go.
On the toss, it's Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown of the night. And the Rams can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Hey, boys, got four down. Let's go now. Let's go.
Now Tony Romo on first down. And that's incomplete. Ten yards still left on second down.
Tight right. Four down. Set. Black 35. Black 35. Hey, Mike 52.
Second and 10. Romo once more. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Here we go. Right 18. Right 18. Go.
Throwing on third down, Romo. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
This is actually pretty surprising that the first time Tony Romo and Dez Bryant find each other is in the second half of the game.
Yeah, and that's obviously a big reason why they're losing right now.
Yeah, and it's really important for them and their offense to get Dez the ball early. Get him involved, get him in sync, because when he doesn't catch it, you never know how he's going to react, and sometimes it's not very favorable.
Hey, let's get there. Here we go. Right 18. Right 18. Half. Ready. Right 18.
On first down, it's Romo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Here we go now. 3-19.
And he motions the wide receiver. They'll try and chew some clock with Gurley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
For that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. The one running back is Gurley. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. So they run it on second down. Now let's see what third down brings here for the offense.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Third and 2. Ball. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they add on and get a little bit of a cushion. It's 20-16 now. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
And now here come the Cowboys. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They come up in an offset eye. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. You got to feel pretty good as a defense.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Here we go.
Back to the air they go. Romo on second down. He's got a man wide open, complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Let's go now.
Romo here on first down. And now for the 3rd time, Romo in. There he goes, right side. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled just a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll run again here with Denball. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Here we go. Right, 20. Check. Ready, right 18.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Again, we'll see the pistol here.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
Now a 1st down throw, Romo. And that is incomplete. Bryce Butler, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right, 20.
On 2nd and 10, Romo. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Here we go.
Here's Romo now on 2nd down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Set. Black 35. Black 35.
Romo on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right. Ready. Right. 20. Check. 99. Check 99.
On 1st and 10, Romo. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
2nd down now after the pass completion.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end.
They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Romo now to throw it. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. And they're going to speed things up here. Time for a break. Back with more in the NFC Championship game after this. So a big sack on 2nd down. Now let's see what the offense has in store for 3rd.
Ready. Right 18. Right 18. Go.
3rd and long here. It's Romo. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. So out comes the field goal team once more. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So you knew one way or another that you needed 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll need to get the ball back.
So, Brandon, the question is, how do you accomplish that? You can onside kick it, but remember, since you've got all 3 timeouts, you can still kick it deep and try to play defense.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
You got 4.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Watch tight. Tight ends right.
They come up in an offset line.
Green 39.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They try right side here. Gurley. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup. It's still a few chain links short, it appears, with 4th down coming up. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So barring something extraordinary, something crazy here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Brandon, this will be a great win for them. The better team's going to win this game, no question about it.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
The good chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Throw right side, complete to Williams. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Roger. 3 down.
Ready.
To throw on 2nd down is Romo. And the pressure gets to Romo as he goes down. Robert Quinn in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. 2nd down, sacked by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on 3rd? We'll see. From the gun on 3rd down, Romo. He completes it to Bryant. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now Romo. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45.
Now that has to be fun for a head coach to watch. They've been working on clock management since the first day they went to camp. And guess what? It all came together there. A team that understood the situation, got out of bounds, and stopped the clock.
Out left side here to Bryant. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. They were going for...